For EX14-9, we're going to complete this as a 3D model. So to begin this, I'm just going to select on New, and this exercise is in millimeters, so I want to make sure that I grab the ACAD ISO 3D. What that's going to do is it's going to automatically set up some stuff for the 3D environment so that I don't have to. The ISO lets me know that it's the metric one. The ACAD 3D is not metric, so if it's in inches, you would use the ACAD 3D. For millimeters, use the ACAD ISO 3D. So now I can see that this is already set up for top, front, and right. So what I want to do is do this one from the top perspective because it's going to make it a little bit easier for me. To start this off, I'm just going to draw a rectangle. And this rectangle that I'm going to draw, I'm going to make 30 by 20. It's going to be real small. I'm not too concerned of whether or not it's on the origin or not on the origin at the moment. Right now I'm just really looking for, is it there? So the next rectangle that I'm going to draw is going to be the rectangle in the back. So I'm going to go back to rectangle, and I'm going to hover over this endpoint, and I'm going to track off of that 10, which gives me the corner point for that rectangle. And then the size of this one is going to be 60 by 20, and that's going to give me the two rectangles from the top view that I need. Now I'm going to use a command called press pull. It's not on the screen anywhere at the moment, but if you hit Control Shift and E at the same time, you can see that as you go to the interior of an area, it highlights it in blue. That lets you know that that's the profile that it's looking to extrude. So still holding Control Shift and E, as soon as I left click inside this profile, it's going to allow me to pull this up, and I need to pull it up 30. I'll hit Control Shift E again, and I'll grab the back profile and pull it up 50. Now what I have is two separate objects, so I'm going to type in Union and hit Enter, and then select both of my objects. Now I started by creating two rectangles. I pulled them up to get my individual pieces. The Union command brought them together. Now I'm going to move this solid object out of the way, and you can see that my original two rectangles are still there. If you leave them there, that's fine. If you choose to move your object and delete them, that's fine too. But this is how you complete the first exercise, which is exercise 14-9 for this particular example.